So the other day, somebody came into the DM, say we're a DM, and they would say, like, yo, don't you get the point? You've been doing this for 2 years. Actually, only been a year and a half, but you've been doing this.
I digress.
Right, yeah, I digress like that. You've been doing this for 2 years, and you only got 200 subscribers. Don't you get the point? Nobody's watching your shit. Now, I want to apologize to that person. I want to apologize because I came at them very aggressively. And then once I came at them, I realized with their response that they were, I don't know who they were, but I could tell they were soft. So I said to myself, I'm sorry about that. I thought you were an ops. But that really triggered me because here on Say Word, we give you guys a lot of quality content. And if someone would have really care about the numbers and how the numbers looked and let that deter me, then we wouldn't be doing anything.
Right.
So I had to make sure I came at you really hard because that's something that takes a lot of time. And if any trolls want to, come out there and say those type of things, it's cool. But I just want to make sure you know.
I was upset.
Yeah. I was a little upset. But and knowing that, like, people don't realize a lot of the people that you like and that you follow, a lot of your friends that are popular, look at their engagement rates. It's not real. Like, how do you feel about fake followers? Because Say Word has none.
Hey, I think, you know what, when you say things like engagement rate, we're on the inside, so we look at things like that. The average consumer is not looking at engagement rates. They're not looking at how many followers to likes. You know what I mean? The average consumer is not looking at that. They see 300,000 followers. That's all they need to see. They're not going to see how many likes they put on the last post. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's only because we're on the inside we look at things like that.
Do you, as a follower, because we're all followers in a way, right? We follow
Correct.
others
We follow
on
others.
Instagram. Do you look at that? Do you go on someone's page and say, oh, wow, they have 300K. Maybe I should be following them too.
If it's in the genre that I like, I might follow them right off the top when I see them. So hypothetically, let's say I'm into photography, right? So you know how to get all the recommendations. I might see somebody with like, oh shit, he's got 1 million followers in photography. Let me see what he's doing. Oh, dope. Follow. Just like a placeholder. And I'll go back later on to filter through that to see if I want to really dig all the content, and then I might unfollow
so
later
you
on.
do scroll at least and check out their content.
Correct.
Before you hit that follow button.
Correct. But I'm not scrolling to see how many likes that person has.
Right. Oh.
But that's what Ron is saying, though. That's the engagement.
No, I get what he's saying too.
But who looks at that though? No, I don't think really. Do you look at that? Do you go once you follow somebody? Do you go to see how many people commented on their pictures?
I don't have to because it's there. Like when you have real followers, and a lot of them, the engagement is gonna be right there. I am the type of person that actually goes into comments and see what's being said.
Oh, because it's always popping in the comments.
Yes,
that's where the
exactly.
action is
so
happening.
That's the engagement.
Okay, so if you see no engagement, do you unfollow?
No, because I'm not following somebody because of how many followers they have. I'm following them because I like what they're posting about.
So, but again, I think for the most part, though, I don't think most people are looking to see what the engagement versus likes are when they decide to follow somebody.
But they are looking at the content.
Correct. And if the content is enjoyable, then they'll stay.
That's what I go. I like I said, I'm just a very competitive person, but that's what I go by for the most part. When I see something that's professional, I get inspired by it. So I'll just it's not many people, but because I got a couple people now, about 5 or 6 people that I'm inspired by. So I just watch their stuff. You know what I mean? And like I can see, like you said, I can see the engagement and stuff like that. But when I see people like coming up, like Say Word is coming up, I see that there's a discrepancy between, having 40, 50,000 followers and then the views. It's just like, does this happen when you get up there organically? Because it's weird.
Probably not, because you've developed, I don't want to say a cult following, but you develop a community is what you develop once you do your ish from ground level and you grow organically. You got people who've come with you from the beginning and help you grow to the point you are to be successful. So those people
hit that follow button on their own.
You dig me? So they know they're invested in you as a person.
So what do you think? What do you think about fake followers and people who buy followers?
I don't give a fuck. I mean, I dig why they do it though, because it works. Let's not get away from the fact that it works. So it's a race to the top.
To do what? What do you think it works?
It works for them to try to make more money. I mean, when you want to do brand deals, when you want to collab with others, if you have a bunch of followers, you can charge more. And it's catch writing programs.
Those deals, like, and I was reading about this the other day, like they're paying attention to what Ron is saying, which is the engagement.
Correct. But again, that's from when you're dealing with like Nike, Adidas, when you're dealing with major corporations. Everyone's not a major corporation. You got somebody over here.
Especially because you're not a major corporation, you're definitely going to pay attention to that, because if I'm going to give you a deal, like, hey, I want you to promote whatever it may be, a product. If I see that your engagement doesn't match your following, that means that your followers are fake and you're not going to make me any money.
I don't think everybody's that smart, G. I think
that if you're running a business, you should be looking into that.
I think they're taking people money left and right because of that.
I think fake followers are scammy. That's a scam artist.
And I think the programs that's being written for these fake followers are getting smarter by the day.
But is it scammy? Is it scammy? Isn't it scammy?
I don't know if it's scammy. I think it's just par for the course.
How? If I'm looking at, like you said, if I'm a small company and I'm like, you know,
do your due diligence. I know you're going. Do your due diligence before you give somebody your money. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
So, but why? What's the point? Okay, so if it's not scammy, it's just a egotistical thing.
I mean, you look at a lot of companies who sell product that might not be the best product. It might be poorly made. Are they scammy? No, they just got shitty made product.
I can't support anything that's awarded, that's not awarded with hard work. I don't care what it is, and I guess that's why I'm bitter. I'm bitter with that.
Yeah, that's a good word, because unfortunately the world does not run that way.
But and it sucks, and I hope I trigger every person that got anything for no fucking reason.
It works. Call it what you want.
That's bullshit, yo. I don't like that shit.
Just like with work, the most talented person is not the one promoted at work. It's the person who plays the game the most.
That's why a lot of people hate their jobs. A lot of people,
because they're the ones who not winning at it. Yes.
Winning at what game? The bullshit game.
Yes, because the ones that are the ones a little happier.
Yeah.
So you either make a decision. Either I want to play by that or not. It is what it is.
I hope I triggered a fake motherfucker, yo. If you bought followers, if you ever bought followers, you know what I'm saying? And this is me being a bully, which is not right. But yo, you know what I mean? People like you that fuck up my shit. You understand that that the hard fucking work that go into this shit,
that make real shit look fucked up.
You make real shit look fucked up. I got fucking trolls, clowns coming to my fucking DM asking me about only 200 fucking subscribers. It's because you subscribe to the dumb shit. That's why you had a dumb fucking comment. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like fake followers. I'm sorry. I think that shit is ass. There's no point. It's scammy. You a scam artist.
I think you know what it is? I just think you find a loophole in the system and you manipulate it.
People who hide their subscribers.
I think that's why. Hey, yo, I think people who hide their subscribers is so fucking weak. Oh, that bothers me so much. But like, show your 3 subscribers, son.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Show that shit, bro.
Hey, yo, matter of fact,
but that's the same concept. Don't you think if somebody's hiding their subscribers, which are real subscribers, right? Because there are only 3 of them.
Yes.
And now you have fake followers. That's kind of like hiding your 3 real followers. Yeah. Right?
You know what? I guess because I just look at it as a business. I look at it social
business.
Media. I look at social media as nothing more than a business that you don't know how long it's going to be here. And people are saying, F it. How can I get the most amount out of it? Oh, I can do that. I can pay this engineer to write me a program, and that's going to get me a few thousand followers. All right, let's get it here. Let's get that snowball rolling. Because we can also attest though that it is a thing. People, like, when it comes to a lot of pages, sometimes people don't want to be the first 10 subscribers. People don't want to be the first 100 subscribers. But then when you got 20, 30,000 subscribers, they're like, oh, it must be popping over here. I'll definitely subscribe.
And that's the problem. I saw this YouTube channel, right? It was this guy and this girl. They were doing like commentary reaction videos. And I studied this YouTube stuff. So this is what I watched. And I watched what they were doing. It was like, they can't do that. It's going to be copyright. It was well done. The lighting was good. The production was good. But the whole video, they watching another video the whole time. And it's doing, So I go on a page because the camera, I'm like, this production is nice. I can't see the subscribers, but I look at the video count and they were all in the thousands. So I said to myself this, and this is a person who come from playing video games. I understand glitches and stuff like that. I figured out a quick YouTube glitch. For anybody that wants to do the fake subscribers or create a YouTube channel, you want to glitch the channel, you got a little bit of money. Here's what you do. You open up a YouTube channel, right? You hide the subscribers and then you boost every single one of your videos so they can look like you got 1,000 views and everything. And then you just keep it hidden. And then hopefully people to subscribe to you based on the fact that they think that you're something popping when you're not. This whole fucking game is whack. Everything about like social media with the bullshit is corny.
It's just looking for an advantage though. I take
advantage? That's cheating.
That is cheating.
It's looking for an
but you
advantage.
can see how that work, right?
Yeah.
How was that cheating?
Because the content sucks.
Because it's not real.
Hold on. Who says the content sucks?
I just told you all they did was just sit there and look at another video all day long.
That's what a lot of reaction videos are, and a lot of people enjoy those. So maybe it's not for you, but a lot of people watch reaction videos.
No, it's not for me, and it's not for monetization. It's not for brands. It's not for a lot of people.
Maybe it's not for YouTube monetization, but they can still get brand deals off that.
Well, they can't monetize off that.
They can't YouTube
material.
monetize off of it, but they can still get brand deals.
I'll look into that.
Yes, they can still. YouTube won't pay them, but if you got a product you want me to show, you paying me with your company. This has nothing to do with YouTube, so I'm still getting paid by you.
That still makes no sense.
They're just not getting a check. They won't get a check from YouTube based off that.
Yo, that you're subscribing to scammy shit. That's scammy. You're not what you say you are.
What do you mean?
So why would I even invest in you as a brand? So even if you can get a brand deal from that shit, it's
about how many people watching you. It's about how many people watching you. That's all that really matters.
No, but the deal is people not really watching you. I doubt that people are watching you for a long period of time. The brand deals, I don't know if they can get into your how long people are watching you. You understand your retention?
I don't know. I can't speak to that.
That's important though.
I think it is.
Like I said,
but again, it's all I look at it all as getting a snowball rolling effect. That's how I look at those people who do that. Like I just think they figure what they're thinking is, okay, let me get a bunch of it together and push it down the hill, and hopefully it'll help it start to gain momentum. Because sometimes it does work. Sometimes people don't want to be the first person on something, even when it is good content. But when they come back around,
those type of followers, like.
But when you're doing it so you can get paid is irrelevant. I'm just trying to put myself in their perspective. Think, why would you do that? So obviously you're just thinking, I want to get my money. It really doesn't matter who's following me.
Those aren't good intentions.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It doesn't matter. They want to get paid. It doesn't matter.
I don't think that type of stuff lasts that long.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But check this out. Let's say you do it, right? It might not last you 3 years, but maybe you netted $100,000 in that 3 years. You could do a lot with that $100,000 you just netted that you didn't have before.
I don't think
is that your purpose?
Yeah, no.
Say word?
No, that's not the purpose to say word. But we're not doing scammy shit though. Because I'm trying to think of why would you do that? What is the purpose of having a bunch of followers that's not liking the videos, that's not putting comments, that's not engaging?
No, I think those people don't even believe in their own work. They don't think that it's gonna.
They're full of shit. They're full of shit.
I think they're impatient.
No, they're full of shit.
I don't think they want to wait for the process. It's just like going to the gym, bro. You're not going to get it that first week. You're not going to get it that first month. You're going to see very little results that first year. So nobody wants to do that. So what is the quickest way? I'm just looking for some enhancements. Fine. I look at people who do that shit the same way. They don't want to put in the time. They don't want to wait. I'm going to look for some enhancements. That's just how I look at it.
Right. But like I said, I just hope I trigger the people that are doing that because you're making the game tough. That's all. You're making the game really tough by doing that.
You fuck up the market.
Yeah.
They fuck up the market.
Yeah. Making everything, but I think there's going to be a lot of provisions put in place to make things more difficult because I'm into this because it's difficult. But I'm into difficult shit. But I just don't like when cheating is going on.
I think.
How do you feel about yourself? I don't know. I would rather definitely be organic versus like getting fake followers.
It's more fun that way. But also
to watch
you gotta have some morals. You gotta have some things that you believe in to not go that way. Because it's easy to go that way. Because once you see, you know what I think it happens? Because I think you could be right. I think maybe less people are doing it now because it's becoming more and more aware. Like I just seen an article. YouTube is coming out with another net, for lack of a better phrase, to catch these. You know how we get a lot of bot comments. So YouTube is coming out with something to help eliminate that. So I think the more and more, these things are aware, the more and more YouTube will try to find a way to filter these people out. Because again, it's bad for them on the end run. Because again, they want to have people, they want to have subscribers, they want to have people, sponsors, they want to make their money by watch hours. And if it's bots, that don't do them any good.
Exactly.
So
That's
I think
what
they're,
was saying.
but it's a cat and mouse game. Because as soon as they get one thing, all it takes is another engineer to find a way around it. And boom, a new program is written.
Yeah,
done.
but you know what? Just like when I used to play the video game, when I used to play Madden, and I used to have all those people to cheat and have a record of like they'll have a record of being like 300 wins and 12 losses. That's not even, it doesn't even make any sense.
Fugazi.
Right, but just like in real life, the numbers of people that are really doing good might not be as sexy as you think, but they are really good. And I think that's where the key is. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody may have like, and for all the people that's doing Instagram or YouTube and your followers are low and you have high quality content, take it from me. Keep doing that shit. Keep putting that stuff out there because I know where the real shit is. I'll fuck around and follow somebody that has like, let's say they have 400 followers, 600 people that they follow, but they got 400 followers, and look at their content, and I can be like, holy shit, this is
you know
good.
What?
Like this is good stuff right here.
It just hit me.
People just aren't grateful. I think that if you have 208 followers, that's a lot.
Right.
And you should look at it like, wow, 208 followers.
Absolutely. I agree.
Following me.
I think we're just talking about different age brackets. I think that's all it is. Because I think, when you get a little older, you look at things like that. But I think the majority of the people that's eating up this content are a lot younger.
Well, but the people that I know that are doing the fugazi and the fluff and shit and the nepotism and the favoritism and all that are about my age and a little older.
That's different though. We're
But
talking about
people
talking about YouTube content and like social media content.
People in general are this fucking weak. Like this is what people do. I can't stand this shit. This is what people do. This is not just for YouTube and everything.
Those are two different scenarios though.
Right, but
nepotism and taking advantage of networking connections.
All right.
It's just how the world works.
Right. That's not
the same thing as buying followers though.
What I'm saying is it's cheating. It's all cheating.
No, it's not.
What do you mean it's not?
Because if I got a job at a good spot and I say, yo, my man Ryan here is dope, he'll be dope. Now you get an interview.
Yeah, but that's me because I'm dope. But what if I'm not dope?
But that's nepotism, bro. It's all about who you know.
Right, but once real Ronald show up and that motherfucker you just put and gave a job because he your people. Once I show up and I'm better than him in my world, which is not realistic, that's why I can't wait to get out of this fucking bullshit. In my world, that dude need to go because I'm better and I'm gonna provide you more.
But hold on, you get the job. But you get the job though.
Yeah, but your cousin is in the way because he's in a higher position than me for no fucking reason.
But you just got the job though.
I don't care. I need your cousin to get out the way because I'm better than him.
Unfortunately, it can't all work the way Ronald wants. But nepotism is how the world works.
Yeah,
bro.
but
these networking connections and that you build with people is how you move up. Is how you succeed.
It's fucked up.
Right. This is why shit is fucked up.
This is why it's fucked up.
It's unfortunate. Yeah.
This is why you have building inspectors,
like
buildings falling down and shit.
Yeah.
People not doing stuff the right way because of stuff like this.
Because of those reasons. But then can they actually perform?
Let's just say they can, right? We'll go both ends. Obviously, if they don't perform, it's effed up. Now you sour. But let's say they get the job and they do it well. So they still have not gotten it because they people knew and they got the connection.
That's different. That's you giving me a job, hooking me up. Yeah, I'm good at what I do. Yeah, that's different.
Oh, you can't do it that way. Either it's fucked up or it's not, bruh. Either it's shitty or it's not. You can't do it that way.
I could do it that way because when you gave me the job, I never thought in my mind that was because of nepotism. I'm dope. That's why you gave me this shit.
But you wouldn't have gotten it if I didn't know you.
Well, then I don't fucking want it. Put it that way. That's how I look at it.
You're so dope that you would have gotten something else.
Right.
Possibly.
Exactly.
Definitely. I'm just saying this particular job. Quite sure he would have found something else. Mm-hmm. But he got this one because he knew somebody that worked.
People are impatient. So they rather go about it in that way instead of putting the hard work in.
Yeah. I don't know if that's accurate. I don't know if because bruh, I don't think that's accurate.
That's not the only way that people get jobs.
No.
Right?
It's not.
People get jobs by
But
applying.
But a lot of times people get jobs because they know somebody that works there.
Here it is.
Hey, yo, did you know such and such was hiring?
Right. Here it is. My point of view is real biased. And I'm going to tell you, my point of view is real biased. It comes from my disposition, which I'm very fucking proud of. I'm very strong. I'm very handsome. I'm smart. I know those things. Give me the fucking rules. Let me know what the rules are, and I'm going to make it to the top. Everybody don't think that way, so I get it. So you got to have the little fuckery going on. That's why people like me have the entrepreneur spirit. You don't belong in no shit like that, ever. You'll be fucking miserable. You'll be miserable.
But even from an entrepreneurial standpoint, you still build connections and networks that assist in business deals.
Genuine ones.
But it doesn't matter if it's genuine or not. It's still connections and networks you build in order to help you succeed in your business.
If you have a certain moral compass, it matters. No, seriously, it matters.
Right.
Like, how are you going to build a fucked up relationship with somebody? Like, I
Who
can't
said the
do it.
relationship was effed up?
Because you said it doesn't matter. You don't matter what kind of relationship it is, as long as it's beneficial.
I didn't say that.
Well, that's what you kind of lead into when you said the relationship don't matter.
No, what I'm saying is, like, a lot of success is built off relationships and connections. That's all I'm saying. Just like the world. It's either you have the connections or you don't. But anything you do, for the most part, you're using some type of network or connection to succeed.
But that's not what you're leading with. You're leading with your skills.
Of course. But sometimes those connections allow you to put you in a position where you can lead with your skills.
You know what? I very rarely see people. I don't see the better people in higher positions. I very rarely see that. Yo, I very rarely see that. And mind you, that's my limited world. That's my unfair world. That's my hell. That's my hell. I don't see people in higher positions where I look up and I'm like, oh, fuck. You, bro. Like, I like this. Like, seriously. Even take it with the personal trainers. All of them.
I think it's
not
rough.
all of them. Not all of them. Not all of them give you, this is what I'm talking about. I don't see it. I'll go to the gym all the time. I don't see the realness. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Where's the realness anymore? It don't exist because so many fake people in high places, they can't hire real shit.
I don't know. I just think at some point for a lot of people, I think they don't allow, they snub their personality just to keep themselves in a safe space. Because you let too much originality come out, sometimes you alienate yourself from a lot of people. And when those people are in the business to make money, they're not in the business of alienating any potential money. So I guess that's how they look at it.
I used to stick my neck out just for them to turn around and want to see me bled out. Gotta keep an evil eye, they try to put a hex out. None of you can match the quality, you feel like thread count. Used to have a lot of fucks to give, now I'm fresh out.